Namaskaram, good morning, and welcome to Vishwa Talks. My name is Radhika. Thank you all for attending today's event on Zoom and to those who are watching on YouTube Live. For those who have attended a Vishwa Talk before, a warm welcome back. And for the new joiners, here's a bit about Vishwa. Vishwa Talks is a program to create awareness and to inspire people to participate in social change. Here, we invite experts to discuss and explore diverse opinions, different perspectives on different issues, problems, and their solutions. Along with Vishwa Talks, Vishwa has provided free computer literacy program to the underprivileged kids, and we are aiming to provide training to 500 kids through this by this June. Vishwa also conducts Annadanam campaigns every Friday, and so far we have offered food to over 6,000 people near hospitals in Hyderabad. Through Vishwa events, we have educated 15,000 students till date on significance of our rich culture and heritage to the future generations. So today we are honored to have two distinguished speakers with us. That is Dr. Manasa Pola and Dr. Sai Krishna Kumar. First, let me introduce Dr. Manasa Pola. Dr. Manasa holds an MBBS degree from Osmania Medical College and she is MD in pediatrics from Nilofer Hospital. She currently serves as a consultant pediatrician at Tejaswini Holistic Clinic. She offers wellness programs for pregnant women and new mothers in collaboration with Ramakrishna Mutt. Next, we have Dr. Sai Krishna Kumar, an Ayurveda Nadi Vaidya. He has offered Nadi camps since 2007 in various states, including Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra, and Orissa. Dr. Krishna completed his master's in Rasa Shastra and provides services including Nadi Pariksha, a unique body scanning technique, lifestyle and nutrition consultation, and healing techniques such as Sujak, crystal and seed therapy, and Marma Chikitsa. Both Dr. Manasa and Dr. Sai Krishna are associated with the art of living as a faculty member promoting happiness, stress management, yoga, pranayama, wellness, spine care, and posture correction. So we are excited to hear from these experts today. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Manasa and Dr. Sai Krishna Kumar. Over to you, man.
Hello, everyone. A warm welcome to you for this session. Good morning. So, as thank you so much, Radhika, for the nice introduction. Yeah. So I just want this session to be very interactive. So you can all keep your messages in the chatting. Whatever you feel, you can keep chatting with me in the chat as well. And then beginning, can I know from which places you are? Can you just chat? Put it in the chat box. What is your age? Which place? Hyderabad. Yeah. Hi, Manish. Hi, Raghava from Bangalore. Chennai. Nice. So we have people from, almost various places. Nice. 62 years. So what do you all do? One is Lokesh Garu is from Hyderabad and he's 20 years old, 62 years old. So what do you guys do in your day-to-day life? Can you just put it in the chat box? Shanti Sri, psychologist. Wow. 52 years old, Mumbai. Life skills trainer. Great. You're from, someone has joined from Israel as well. Wow. Yeah. So, maths and science, nice. Usha Soni is a teacher, nice. So, can we all have the videos also on? See, it will be nice if we can see you and talk to you, no? So it will be good for you also, huh? So please put your videos on if possible. If you're traveling or if you're somewhere, that's fine. But it's nice if you keep your videos on. 29-year-old child psychologist, nice, nice, Sonali Gupta ji. 62 years old, retired from government service from Hyderabad. Sunil, 62 years old. Nice. So we basically have a combination of, from young age to old age, middle age, everyone we have. We have people who are retired. We have people who are studying still. We have people here who are working and all of that, no? So I'll try to keep the topic relevant for everyone. So can I just request everyone to keep your videos on once again if possible? Thank you, Shanti Sri. Thank you, Raghava. Thank you, Harita and Akhil. Thank you. Can you all put your videos on? Yeah, nice. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. So let me just start with a basic question. How many of us here have experienced stress in our lives? You can raise your hand or you can put why in the chat box. Why? Yes or why? If you have experienced stress in your lives. Yeah, yeah. Every one of us. Yes, right. Yes, Rajendra, Shantisri. Yes, yes. If I was given a chance, I would put both my hands and both my legs also up. If there's so much stress in life being a doctor, na? Yeah. So a simple question. So why is there stress in our lives? What causes stress in your lives? Can you just put it in the chat box? It could be your office work, family tensions, relationship issues, or students struggling hard to pass the exams, so many other things. Just if you're a homemaker, the maid not coming home itself is a stress to you, right? Issues with our parents and all of that. Can you just put it in chat box? Financial issues, everything and nothing. Workload, our inability to cope. Nice, nice. Yes. Yeah, if I can, personality. Yeah, our personality traits cause stress to us sometimes. Nonsensical behavior of other people, the way other people behave is causing stress to you. Nice. Anything else? And that can be silly also. That's fine. Just put it in the chat box. Situations, you're feeling lonely sometimes. Time management is issue sometimes. Yes. Hmm? Anything else? Yeah. So if I can concise all of this, usually there is too much to do and too little time, which is causing stress, isn't it? Can you decrease the mental clarity problem, ma'am? Yes, yes. We don't have clarity of mind. Yes, all of that, right? So usually it's too much to do and too little time. Can you decrease your workload? Can you say, can you say, oh no, I'll not do this much. I'll do this much only. They'll just put you off the office, or they'll just not pass you and all of that, right? Can you increase the time frame? No, no, I will not write exam this year. I will write 2 years later. I will go at my own pace. Can you do that? Oh no, I'll not submit the project this week. I'll do it later on in the next month whenever I have time. That will not work, right? Oh, I'll cook tomorrow. Today I'll not cook. Will that work? No. So there is too much to do and too little time, and that's causing stress. And there are many other things also. Relationships, our inability to communicate properly, our inability to manage time. So all of this will finally end in financial issues, relationship issues, everything else, right? So let us first understand how stress affects our body. Okay. So, for example, wherever you are, just imagine a tiger sitting in the same room wherever you are. Okay. Some of you, I can see they're walking around. Some of you are in the rooms. Imagine a tiger is there over in that room. What happens? Anyone of you have heard about fight or flight response? Fight or flight. If you have heard about it, just put yes, why or yes in the chat box. Yes, some of you have heard about it. If you've not heard about it, just say no or that. Yeah, many of you have heard about fight or flight response. So if there is a tiger sitting here, my body will say, just run away from here and just save your life, isn't it? So, or other one is fight. We are not Bahubalis to fight tigers and win over. We just have to run and save our lives, right? To make our bodies survive and just run from there, what happens in our bodies? Sympathetic system gets activated. Any of you have heard about sympathetic system? Some of you might have heard about it. So I'll explain you. Sympathetic system is a system in our body which will activate to make you just survive that situation and come out of that situation. Okay. So your body cortisol, which is a stress hormone, cortisol, adrenaline, all these will go up. Your pupils will get dilated. Your eyes, they'll get dilated. So you have to have a clear vision to just run away from there. All the blood supply from important organs of your body, everything from your brain, from your stomach, everything gets pooled in your legs, so that your muscles in the legs will get all the strength to just run away from there, right? So that's why whenever you come across, yeah, I'll explain your questions in detail later on. So I'll just in between, you'll understand what it is by the end of this talk. Okay. So, sympathetic system is actually happening physically in your body, throughout your body. It does affect your mental system. It does affect your physical system as well. So, it's releasing some hormones. It's so many changes are going on, and then your heartbeat comes up. Your breathing pattern, it becomes very faster. Your pupils get dilated, and all the blood supply goes to your legs so that you can just run away from there. Okay. So, how many of us have experienced this? If you have seen a question paper, six questions out of 10 questions you have never heard about, or there is an very stressful situation, you just have to submit your question, you submit your project today evening, or you have had a very bad dispute with your family members, or your spouse or someone. Similar thing happens, right? You feel that spit in your stomach, you feel your breathing pattern going faster, and then you feel your heartbeat going faster. All of this is happening. We all have experienced that in our lives at some or the other point of time. Yes, can you raise your hands if you have experienced some symptoms of this whenever we face stress in our lives, isn't it? Nice, correct. And all our sphincters are hold, we can't pee or poop when the tiger is here or when a stressful situation is here, right? So we tend to hold the poop or the pee. All these situations are happening in our body when the sympathetic system is activated. So what is your body saying? Oh, baby, just go run away and save your life for now, isn't it? So your blood supply from your brain has decreased. Can you think clearly and calmly in that situation? No. So all your energy is just directed to save your life. So your digestion is being slowed, kept in the second page, not now, later on probably. Everything else is going on a toss, and you just have to, we're just focusing on surviving at that point of time. So if you recognize, we are doing similar way our body is responding in every stressful situation in our life. Our body doesn't know, oh, this is a tiger, or is this a other thing, or is this just a project, or is this just a relationship issue? It doesn't know all of that. It just knows to respond in that way whenever there is a threat feeling. It just knows to respond in that way whenever the such stressful situations happen in our life. So every day and in every situation, our body is responding in similar way. So do you know how much harm we are causing to the physical body as well as the mental body when our body is responding in such a way in every small to big situations? Yes, it helps in survival, but it is not needed every day, right? But this is happening every day in our day-to-day lives. So because of this, we kind of face so many issues in our lives. So the other part of the sympathetic system is called the parasympathetic system. Okay. Some of you might have heard about it. Some of you might be hearing it for the first time. That's fine. So sometimes it's just a fight or flight response to just survive from there. Sometimes it's just freezing. Have you seen some videos of the deer or some animals when the tiger comes to pounce upon them, they just freeze like that. Their heart rate comes down, their body just becomes immobile. The tiger comes, sniffs, feels maybe this is just a dead body. It's not moving at all. Let me just go. It goes off. So the body either becomes completely anxious, fight or flight, or the body just freezes and just, I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't want to know what is happening. So there are two extreme ways how the body responds to stressful situations. And in either of these situations, it does affect our body and the mind. So we all have understood now that stress is a part and parcel of life. We get exposed to it every day in and day out. And now we all understand that it does have an effect on our body and our mind. So how to come out of these stressful situations? So any ideas? Can you put it in the chat box? What do you think you can do to come out of the stressful situations? We all know it. How to handle the stress, how to cope our emotions, how to handle our relationships, journal, state of mind, quality of mind. Yes. Next, calm down. I do breathing exercise. Wonderful. Mudras. Amazing. An outdoor walk, yoga, meditation. Yeah. Great. You all know it. We all know it actually. Nice. So music, play games online. Nice. So we do all of these to come out of this of such situations, right? So let us all, understand one more thing. Hey, someone has responded saying that I do meditation, breathing techniques, and all of that, right? So breathing is closely related to our emotions. We all have experienced it, right? When we are angry, our breath pattern is in a particular way. So imagine you all are sitting just near a beach, mountains are there, there is a beach, you're sitting calmly. How is your breath pattern? It's very calm, it's very deep. When you're angry, it's very faster, isn't it? And when you're, when you're too much stressful, your breathing pattern is in a different way, right? So our breath and our emotions are linked very closely. We all have experienced it, isn't it? Can you just raise your hands, raise the hand or put why? Yes, we all know that breath is very closely related to our emotions. But the vice versa is also true. When we can do a particular breathing technique, we can also handle the emotions. When we have some emotions, we do have some particular type patterns of breathing. But when we do particular breathing techniques, we can also handle our emotions. Is it nice? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So in the session that's going to happen now, we'll see how breathing can calm our mind. So it's very difficult to handle the mind. Okay, we'll do a small exercise. All of you just close your eyes once. Huh. Close your eyes once. All of you are sitting near a beach. There is a nice coconut tree near the beach. Think of the coconut tree, think of the beach, the sand, the waves. But please don't think of a red monkey on the tree. Don't imagine that red monkey. It has a big tail, but please don't think about it. Yeah, please open your eyes. How many of us saw a red monkey? Yeah. So in the realm of mind, what happens is whatever we persist, it whatever we resist, it persists. If we think today, I should not think about that particular person. I should just be happy. But your mind will keep thinking about that particular person. Oh my God, I should not think about a chocolava cake. I am on a diet. I shouldn't think about it, but it keeps popping in your mind, isn't it? So whatever you kind of try to resist, it will persist. You cannot handle the mind from the level of the mind. If you handle the mind from the level of the mind, it becomes so difficult and you end up losing that game. So what is the key to bring the mind into the present situation and handle our emotions? The breath is the key. It's just under your nose, nostrils. When you do breathing techniques, you can bring the mind in under your control and you can handle the mind. And when the mind is handled, the body it is also handled. We all have seen now that whatever affects the mind affects the body. Whatever affects the body is going to affect the mind. So most of the diseases that we all have right now, may it be diabetes, sugar, BP or thyroid, PCOD, whatever you name, everything will have a root cause somewhere in the mind as well. And whatever affects the mind ultimately is going to cause an effect on the body also. Both of them are very interlinked. Are you all following me? Am I making sense? Yes. Yes, yes. They are not two separate things. As doctors and modern medicine have separated the body and mind, and they're seeing the physical ailments as just physical ailments, and the mental ailments as just mental ailments. They are not two separate entities. They are very, very closely interlinked to each other, and both of them are going to work together. You know, probably a weak body. If there is a weak body, but you have a strong mind, a very happy and strong mind can pull off a diseased body, but very weak mind cannot pull off a healthy body also, isn't it? So it's very, very important to handle the mind and the emotions, and the solution to it lies in the breath. Should we all experience that breath? Yes, yes, yes. So we'll do that now. And okay, let me also tell you one more example. So I'll give you an example. We are going in a public transport, a bus, okay, and the bus is loaded with people. Now it's free bus in Andhra and Telangana, so many areas in the India also. For women, it is free. A lot of people are there in the bus. It's sweating so much. There's too much traffic around. The environment is too hot. You're carrying two bags already, and you're just squeezed inside that bus with too many people touching you and all of that. How is your state of mind? Can you put it in the chat box? Just imagine that situation and say me, how does it feel in that situation? Irritated, Lokesh, yes. What else do you feel? Uneasy, irritating. I just want to come out of this bus. When will this journey end? Yes, when will I get out of this situation? Right. So, out of the blue, what happened? There is a person wearing a blue shirt with a blue cap, and you suddenly saw that that is your friend from your childhood. You have not met him out in the last 20 years. And he just offers you some place. Come, come, sit, sit. We'll just adjust somewhere. And then you sat there, and the next 45 minutes of your journey, you just sat talking to each other uh, about all the things that have happened in your life, about everything. How is your state of mind now? Can you please put it in the chat box? You met your old childhood friend whom you love. Yeah, cool. Happy, calm, nice. Yes, right. And the journey, which was 45 minutes, didn't even feel like 5 to 10 minutes for you. Does it happen or not? So, did the situation around change? The bus did not change, the environment did not change, the people around you did not change. But what changed? Your state of mind. So the situation need not change. So some people were saying here earlier, people around me, I don't, it's difficult to handle irritating people around me. It's the situations are like this and all of that, right? So you can't change the situations, but what can you change? You can change your state of mind, and changing your state of mind can improve your quality of life. Is it not? Am I making sense? Can you put just a yes or something if you're just following whatever I'm saying? Isn't it? It makes sense? Yeah. Yes, yes. So yes, right. So having a nice quality of life depends upon your state of mind. Come what may, you may be having bad health, you may be having most irritating parents, or you may be having most frustrating husband or wife at all, or you may be having the most worst situations in your life. You're not getting your increment, whatever. But if you can maintain your state of mind, all these situations will seem okay for you all, isn't it? Do you want to learn the skills to make your state of mind calm and happy? And you need to have those skills in your back to just, bring back your emotions back to normal whenever things are going overboard, isn't it? See, in schools and colleges, they teach us everything, biology, maths, everything and everything. But they don't teach us the useful skills which we need to handle our own mind, isn't it? Right? So there is a saying, the two of the people were going in a boat. One was a very big scientist. So that scientist was asking the boat person, do you know history? He said, no, I don't know history. He says, oh, 25% of your life is wasted. That, do you know mathematics and calculation? He says, no, I don't know. Another 20% is wasted. He says, do you know how to, make art and all of that? Do you know arts and sciences and all of that? Then this person says, oh, I don't know that. What is that? Then this person, the scientist says, another 25% is wasted of your life. Then what happens? Yeah, yeah. So I'm going a little faster. Fine, fine. So two persons, a scientist and a boatsman, are traveling in a boat and they're having a conversation with each other. So the scientist is saying, "Do you know this? Do you know that? So if you don't know that, your life is wasted," or something like that. Then the boatsman says, "Sir, do you know swimming?" So that person says, "Oh, I don't know swimming." This person, boatsman says, 100% of your life is wasted because there is a hole in the boat now and it is going to sink and we have to swim. So he just jumps into the river, swims, and just saves his life. The other scientist who knows everything couldn't save his life. So, what is the moral of the story? We in our lives, we know so many skills, we know so many things which help you get some money, probably, but we don't have those skills in hand to handle our mind and to regulate our emotions and to just stay calm when needed. Do you all want to explore that and learn those skills? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, yeah. So, we'll go forward with the next portion of our talk where we are going to experience all of this. So, yes, a big yes from Sonali. I hear you. Yeah. So, we all know breathing will help keep our mind calm. To go towards breathing, little stretches are also needed. When we are being in the sedentary life always, our whole day is just sitting and doing things. When we just move about, we shake off some bad hormones from our body, isn't it? So to prepare the body, go there, we can just start with few stretches, few mild, easy yoga, and then we'll do some pranayama breathing techniques, and then we will experience meditation. So This is just an introduction of pranayama and meditation. So if you want to learn great skills, even more better skills to handle your emotions and your skills to handle your mind and body, we'll have some workshops on that. We have some programs from Art of Living from that, and we'll explain you about all those things. So especially the Sudarshana Kriya, a beautiful breathing technique which calms the mind. So we need to do some workshops to do that. Right now, whatever we are going to experience is a kind of introduction to all of that, right? So let's just go forward without wasting much time, and then we'll just learn some yoga and meditation and pranayama. Over to Dr. Sai Krishna. So are you all bored? Is it okay? You're all very nice. You're all already doing it. You guys already know it. Nice, nice. Yeah. Yeah, nice. So we all have experienced yoga, meditation, or pranayama some or the other time in our lives. Some of us have never experienced it. We're all a mixture of all of that. But it's okay. We can just experience whatever is going to happen now. And then if whoever is interested, you can enroll with us in our programs and learn Sudarshan Kriya as well later on. Yeah. Over to you, Dr. Sai Krishna.
Yeah. Am I audible? Great.
Yes.
Good. Good. So before starting, I'll just share a few words and then we'll start. You can tell me, you can all answer me. How much food we eat every day? How much quantity of food we take every day? Any guess? So give a wild guess. 1 kilo, 2 kilo. Okay. Good. How much water we drink every day? What you do that you tell me. No measurements. You give a wild guess. It's okay. It's not a AS exam where you are giving a medal for you. You can give a random guess. It can be right or wrong. That's not the concern thing. 3 liters. Okay. You know how much air we take every day? Mind was calm. No answer is coming. 5 liters. No. Do you want to know the answer? It's 10,000 kilos. 10,000 liters. Air can be measured in kilos or liters. The way we measure in our home cylinders, like that. So now you tell me whether the 2 kilos food is giving us energy or 10,000 liters of breath is giving us energy. Which one is more in the energy giving thing? 10,000. Is it not? Yes. But of generally what we think, it's all about the food and the water, vitamins and all. But it's a more of the breath that cleanses this body and mind very instantly. It's happening all the time. We are now discussing something, we are listening something, we are analyzing something. In all these times, the breath is going in and out. Yes or no? Yeah, but we hardly aware of it. The moment we shift our awareness to the breath, a lot will happen in the mind. The emotion will calm down. The body will become so much relaxed. The mind becomes so much of fresh. We go into deep level of rest also. This is what we are going to experience it now. Are you all ready to do it? Don't be fearful or scared that you might have to do a very twisting asanas and all. No, this is a very small introduction thing. We just do a little bit exercise on our breath and also a little bit on our body. Are you all comfortable with that? Yeah. Is it good? Okay. Let us start. You can have a mat on the floor and we'll start with doing a little bit stretches with standing and then with sitting also. Okay. Let us all stand up. Am I visible clearly and audible clearly? Great. Let's take the positions. First of all, let us take a little bit stretch of your own interest, like how you do when you wake up from your bed. You can all start shaking your fingers. Those who can't stand, they can also sit and do the same. You know, in our body, there are 172 nadis, which includes all the nervous system, blood vessels, and all. The interesting part is all these channels will come and end up in our fingers. So if you just shake your fingers very fast, you are actually activating whole the body system. You can feel the energy at the tip of your fingers. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it faster so that they are throwing away from your body. The fingers are getting thrown away from you. And relax. Close your eyes and just feel tip of your fingers. You can feel some electricity burst happening. This is what called the life energy. Now, take a deep breath in and breathing in, bend back your neck backwards. Breathing in, bend it down, chin to the chest. Once again, breathing in, bend your neck back, drop your head back. Breathing out, chin to the chest. Breathe in, back, and out, down. Come to the center. Breathing in, bend your head right side as you are bending a twig of the plant. Don't lift your shoulders, do it as much as you can. Slowly come back. Center. Take a breath in, breathing out, bend to your neck towards the left side, head and neck towards the left side. So the stretch happening on the other side of the neck. Come back to the center. Once again, bend towards the right side. Come to the center and bend towards the left side. And come to the center. Take a deep breath in, breathing out, chin to the chest, head down. We will now do neck rotations very slowly in 360 degrees clockwise. Those who are having spondylitis, they have to do much slower and gentle way. You may feel little bit aches and grippiness. It's okay. You are not used to these stretches. Half circle breathe in, half circle breathe out. Now in the opposite direction, breathe in and out. Move gently and completely. Half circle breathe in, half circle breathe out. After completion of this round, relax, come to the center. Both your palms on your shoulders. Now we'll do shoulder rotations. When you are moving your shoulders forward, touch your elbows, bring them up, back, and again forward, down, and forward. Half circle breathe in, circle breathe out. Reverse. Coordinate the stretch with a breath. And relax. Keep your palms on the shoulders like this. Now take a deep breath in and breathing out, throw out your fingers while breathing out. Breathe in and out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, and relax. Now, bring your both hands on the top of your head. Interlock your fingers. Palm towards the ceiling. Stretch up your shoulders, biceps. Stretch your neck, chest, abdomen. Take deep breaths in this pose. Relax. Hands on the head. We'll do one more time. Deep breath in. Breathing in, stretch up your hands. Stretch your shoulders, chest, tummy. This time lower abdomen. And slowly stand on your toes. A deep breath. And relax. Once again, breathe in. Now this time with feet little bit apart. Stretch higher. And now bend towards the right side. Take deep breaths in this pose. Let the breathing happen easily without any struggle. Slowly come to the center. Breathe in and bend to the left. Take deep breaths in this pose with ease. Only stretch as much as you can with a smile on your face. And slowly come to the center and relax. Now, feet little bit apart, hands on your back or your buttocks. Let the feet be as far as possible. We'll do hip rotations. Before doing this, you have to throw your hip back so that the thigh back muscles are stretching. Right side, inner part of the thigh is getting stretched. The left side, forward, front thigh muscles are getting stretched. Now we'll do rotations, big rotations with the hip. Make big circles, the hip. Reverse. And relax. And shake on right leg. You can kick. Move your right leg like a pendulum, forward and backward. You can take support of a wall or any object that is beside you. And relax. Now the left leg, kick it. Make a pendulum swing with the left leg. And relax. Feet together, hands on your knees, spine straight. And now slowly rotate your knees clockwise and reverse. Relax. Now lift your right leg. Twist your ankle front and back. Lift your ankle up and down, left and right, and make a big circles with the right ankle. Now in the reverse direction, and relax. The left leg, ankle up and down, left and right, circles, clockwise and anti-clockwise. And relax. Slowly, we'll sit down. Now we'll do a pranayama technique. It's called bellows breath or bhastrika. For that, you can do it in Vajrasana or you can sit in a comfortable posture and you can continue. Those who are having aches and pains, they can sit on the chair and also they can do. Those who can shift, They can sit in Vajrasana like this. So how to do? You have to make our fist and keep it at the level of the elbow, at the level of the shoulders. And the elbows touching the ribs. Am I visible clearly? Okay. Now in this posture, what we have to do while breathing in, we have to lift our hands up, relax our fist, and we have to completely fill our lungs. And breathing out, we have to forcefully pull it down while breathing out through the nose, making a sound like something is stuck in the nose. What we do? Right? Similarly, with hands coming down and making a fist again. So breathing in, hands up, open your fist, fill your lungs, and breathing out, bring back your elbows down. No need to kick yourself. You can just bring it down and close your fist again. Okay? Is it clear? We'll all do with eyes open for round one. After that, we'll close our eyes. Okay? Take positions. Loose fist in front of your shoulders. Shoulders relaxed, spine straight. Take a deep breath in and out. One more joyful breath with a smile and out. If you are not smiling, I will say only breathe in but not breathe out. Okay? Yeah, we'll do. Breathe in, out. 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 You can all follow, right? Now we will do with our eyes closed, just listening to the instructions. Okay? Let's close our eyes. Breathe in, out. 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 And relax. Keep your eyes closed. Palms on the knees, facing towards the ceiling. Observe the sensations happening in the body. Observe your body, observe your breath. Let us do another round of Bhastrika Pranayama. Loose fists in front of the shoulders relaxed, elbows touching the lips, spine straight. Take a deep normal breath in and out. Now we'll do together. Breathe in, out, 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 and relax. Keep your eyes closed, hands on the knees, palms towards the ceiling. Observe the changes and sensations in the body. Let us do final round of Bhastrika. Take positions, loose fist in front of the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and out. Together, breathe in, out, 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 and relax. Eyes closed. Those who are sitting in Vajrasana, with eyes closed, they can come to the normal pose. Hands on the knees, palms towards the ceiling. Sit comfortably and easily. Take a deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in. Relax. Become aware of your body. Relax your legs, toes, knees, thighs, buttocks, genitals, lower abdomen, stomach, chest, shoulders, neck, face, ears, back of the head, top of the head, entire body. Deep breath in and relax. Become aware of the noises happening around. Sounds of the people talking, fan or AC sounds. Let us be ease with all the noises happening around. Deep breath in and out. Become aware of your thoughts. Become aware of your breath. Air is going in and out all the time, and making this body alive. Just like a fish in water, we are in air. Incoming breath energizes the body and mind. Outgoing breath brings relaxation to the system. Deep breath in, out. Become aware of your thoughts. Good thoughts or bad thoughts, whatever it might be, let them come. If you are not interested in any kind of thoughts, don't resist any thought or don't analyze any thought. Just like a vehicles come and go on a road, so the thoughts in the mind come and go. Let the flow happen. Just be a witness of this flow. Relax your shoulders. Become aware of the emotions happening inside, feeling sad, feeling sleepy, feeling dull, whatever it might be. Acknowledge the emotion and let it be. You are not interested in any sort of emotions, still let them happen. Relax your eyebrows and forehead. You are peace. You are joy. You are love. So, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. A deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and let go. Become aware of the emotions right this moment. Calm, relaxed. If there are any thoughts, let them be. Drop them. Relax more and more. Deep breath in and relax. Become aware of your breath. Observe the volume and the temperature of your breath. It's become very cool. Deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in. Let go. Become aware of the noises happening around. Become aware of your body and surroundings. Gently move the fingers and toes. When you feel complete, gently open your eyes.
You may gently open your eyes. Yeah. How are you all feeling now? Were you able to do it? Can you put it in the chat box? How are you feeling? What's your state of mind now? How is your breath now? Can you put it in the chat box? Calmer. Yes, you were able to do it. Nice. So whatever we did, this is called Bastrika. Okay. Daily you can practice this Bastrika. You need to do 3 rounds of Bastrika. 10 to 15 each. 15, relax, put your palms on your thighs. Then 10 to 15 again, palms on your thighs. Then again 15 you can do. This is called Bastrika. And after Bastrika, just sit for 5 to 10 minutes and you can meditate every day. So that will help you calm your mind a lot. So so the whatever you have done, this is just a trailer, okay? The अभी picture बाकी है. Picture तो सुदर्शन क्रिया है, ठीक है? सुदर्शन क्रिया is a beautiful, beautiful breathing technique. It just calms the mind, it regulates the emotions, and lot of healing happens with Sudarshan Kriya. So in Sudarshan Kriya, we learn a particular breathing technique which you can do daily in your home by yourselves once you learn Sudarshan Kriya. And when you practice Sudarshan Kriya regularly every day, it's a 20-minute thing. It just changes your life, I would say. So how did it change my life? I would just say it in just 2 minutes. So I was into depression in third year of my MBBS. Okay, so you all know how stressful MBBS is. At one point of time, I was about to leave my course and just I was like, I am not able to handle this much stress. There's too much anxiety, too much depression. Because of all of that, I started getting migraine attacks. Sleep was very bad. Every 3 4 hours of sleep, I would just get up with anxiousness and I would say, oh my God, I'm not able to sleep. There's so many things happening in my body and my mind at that point of time. In just next 2 days, I had to write my final exams of third year MBBS. I was like, I'll just quit the course. I said that to my mother. So then at that point of time, I've joined the happiness program by Art of Living and I've learned the Sudarshan Kriya. After the first Sudarshan Kriya, I slept 6 to 8 hours at a stretch. And then I told my mom, okay, I'll just go write my exams and come. Then every day I would sleep for 6 hours. I would not study anything. I'll just go, just write something and then come back. You would not believe when the results were out, I got silver medal in our batch. I was the second topper in my batch. So it works wonders. It's not that I've studied the whole year, but when just before exam, if you're too anxious and we don't sleep well, things won't work. But when I've done my Sudarshan Kriya, I slept and I just wrote, my productivity improved, my ability to present things improved, and I really got good results. Then afterwards, I continued doing my Sudarshan Kriya. After 6 months of practice, my migraine just vanished. I did not have to take any pills, nothing. Later on, saw that my personality changed a lot. People love to sit with me and talk with me. Just love my presence and my vibrations. So when you're happy, it radiates. When you are just calmer, it radiates and it affects your environment. Everyone will love to be with you also. Then I found that my relationships got much better. My communication got much better. The clarity is there in my communication, and I'm able to think in a better way, take better decisions in my life. My health improved a lot. The way I radiate and glow has improved a lot. So there's multitude of benefits that you get after Sudarshan Kriya. So Sudarshan Kriya is taught in a 4-day program called as Happiness Program. So it's also available online. It's called Online Meditation and Breath Workshop by Art of Living. It's 2 hours every day for 4 days. In this 4 days program, we teach you a lot of things apart from Sudarshan Kriya also about how to stay happy come what may in life. Things do happen, shit happens, but how to just stay happy. We teach that to you. And you'll learn a beautiful Sudarshan Kriya as well. So this program will be conducted online by me and Sai Krishna as well. So I'm sharing a registration link and a phone number as well in the chat box. You can register via the link. You can just call us for further more queries about the program as well on this number. We are always available to take those questions. And then any point of time, any one of you feels like we just need some support to talk to someone. We're going through something bad in our lives. Me and Krishna are always there. Just like a friend, you can just take the phone and just call to us, and we'll be there to just hear you out. Okay. So happy to interact with you all. So happy that we were able to, just introduce meditation into your lives. It will be great if you all can learn Sudarshan Kriya as well. How many of you are interested to join the happiness program? Can I have yes, or at least you want to know more about it? You can just put it in the chat box or raise your hands. Yes. Yeah. If you want more details about it and you have some queries and you need to know something about it, you all can always ask us. And with this, we are almost ending the session now. And over to you, Radhika.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that wonderful session, ma'am. So before we move on to Q&A from the audience, I would like to request the audience to take a 30-second poll. And the purpose of the poll is to understand you a little better so that we can better curate the topics that we bring to you. And while you take the survey, I would like to extend my gratitude to all the participants who have joined the session and made use of it. To our speakers, Ms. Dr. Manasa and Dr. Sai Krishna Garu, for taking your time to spread your knowledge in this. And now our founder, Ms. Srivani Mullapudi, will take care of the Q&A.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you, ma'am.
Namaste, Dr. Manasa.
Namaste, ma'am.
Dr. Sai Krishna Kumar. Thank you so much to both of you. At a time when India is losing its culture, fast deteriorating culture, unbelievably deteriorating culture, y'all coming back as a doctor and coming back and saying, no, I want to revive this old heritage of ours is amazing. There are times, when yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was in a situation in our state, and that she's going to Tirupati to thank God. I was like shocked. I said, why would anybody go to Tirupati for something like this? But there are people in our state who really care about our society, who really want to contribute. And seeing both of you doing such amazing work, I have to just thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You have created this beautiful platform for people to just, learn and grow. It's a beautiful platform, ma'am. Thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, Dr. Sai Kumar, thanks to you too.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thanks
Thank you
to
for these wonderful opportunities.
And thank you to each of the participants that are here. It's not easy for us to publicize this. WhatsApp doesn't work properly. So even though there are many subscribers, there are more than 20,000 subscribers, we are unable to send them the information, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on any of the platforms, we are unable to send information. And yet whoever has come on their own volition. And to see so many people who are interested in learning in grooming themselves, in ameliorating their lives is amazing. I'll just quickly go into the upcoming talks, and then we'll start off with the question and answer session, because it's time up now. Okay. The upcoming talks is Understanding Diabetes Through the Lens of Ayurveda by Dr. G, Medical Officer at Arya Vaidya Chikitsalayam. At a time when India has not given importance to Ayurveda, in Kerala, it has survived. And there are people who are doing research. Arya Vaidya Chikitsalayam has contributed in a huge way. And they're doing research on diabetes to address it through the natural methods. Dr. G.K. Tara Jayashri will talk about it on 22nd June, 2024, 11 a.m. And the next talk, as a continuation, will be by the same speaker, Ayurveda Solutions for Diabetes, Tips and Insights, Chief Medical Officer at Arya Vaidya Chikitsalayam on 29th June, 2024, 11 a.m. We're also coming up with a physical talk on 6th July. Am I right, Radhika? 6th July?
Yes, 6th July.
6th July, we're going to have a physical talk in Hyderabad, where we will call speakers from different parts of management of waste, whether it is garbage, whether it is e-waste, whether it is plastics. So we will be calling and having a physical talk. Vishwa has a material drive which we do on Ugadi and Deepavali. So we want to ameliorate, as a first step towards creating a clean Hyderabad. We are doing this work, and we want to share and take the feedback from people on how the methodology we are following, and if they have any advice on how we can improve methodology. It's going to be announced soon. So please share with your friends and families. It's an open forum. So very soon the invites will go out. Please share with your friends and family, and those who are interested in this, making Hyderabad wastage free, please join. Yeah, with this, I will start off with thank even WishwaTalks team. You all are doing such wonderful talks in spite of all the breakdowns you all have. Radhika literally is carrying the whole WishwaTalks in her on her shoulders because of no support. Suddenly we have lost some people, and still she's working on her alone. Of course, there are other people, marketing people and all, supporting her, but she's doing a commendable job. Thank you so much, Radhika, and the entire team. And okay, Shmail, would you like to ask your question? There is Shmail. There is another guest.
Yeah,
Please put your name. Yeah.
I hear. Okay,
Yes.
I can ask. Okay, very interesting presentation and very interesting presentation of yoga case. And I want to ask you next question. How yoga and meditation can support people from poor and socioeconomic groups of population in improvement social and mental resilience.
Yeah. Shamuel, if I'm not right, you're asking how the yoga and meditation can help the people from socially, economically lower background and how it will help the society. Am I right?
Yeah, in improvement social and improvement resilience.
Yes, yes. So, a country is made by individuals, right? It has various kinds of group of people from socially, economically lower background, higher people. Yoga is for everyone, meditation is for everyone. So, from our organization, NGO, Art of Living organization, we conduct, sessions for people in villages and everywhere free of cost as well. The yoga, makes you calmer, makes you happier, and then meditation makes you very happier. When you're happy, your productivity goes up, and you're able to, think, make decisions, and earn in a better way for your family as well. When you're happy and healthy, you do better in your life, right? So to make you happy and healthy, simply to make you stress free and make you happy and healthy, yoga does play a crucial role. It was part of our culture since many, from ages. Yoga and meditation was part of our culture in India. It has slowly faded away, and now it's again being revived back. And now, the International Day of Yoga, which is going to come now in June as well. So part of these programs, there are a lot of yoga marathons, and so many things happening all over the India, where we teach yoga to many people, we take it to lots of people. That does help people, stay happier. You want to add something, Dr. Sai Krishna? Unmute yourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
actually, that's a very interesting question. How it helps for the lower social background people. So, whoever may be the class, generally we come with a common question of a insecurity. What happens to me? How I have to survive? How I have to excel? How about me and my family? How about my finances and all? See, when there is an sense of lack in the mind all the time, it naturally reflects in the actions also, and there will be lack all the time. But by practicing a little bit of yoga and meditation daily, the mind will rise above the situations where the fullness and the broad vision to the these situations will come. Understanding the situation will improve a lot. There is a the definition of the yoga itself is called yoga karmashu kaushalam. The skill in action is called yoga. So when we practice regular yoga, whatever may be the background of the people, the skill in them naturally develops, which brings so much of confidence and self-reliance. With the broader vision and the clarity in the mind and purity of the thoughts, whatever may be we do, there will be success out of it. Even it's not about mere success, but there will be growth in the eventual way, where they will have that independence from within.
Yes, and I want to ask you another additional little question. I want to ask you if you recommending to governments and authorities to encourage yoga and meditation practice for calmness, for healing different mental and psychological situations.
You are absolutely right. Government has to take an active step. Through our NGO, Art of Living, we already did the same thing in some states where the collectors and IS officers we approached and we demonstrated this. And we also got an opportunity to teach these programs across the government schools and also the lower class of the people, where the women are not that much self-reliable. For these people, we already made these workshops available, by which there was so much of upliftment happened in the villages what they are living, and there were many model villages have already made in the India. At that time, Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji has given a model village award for few villages also. Yeah.
Can I add something here?
Yes.
Yes.
Shmel, I visited the underprivileged homes, and most people in our country live either in one room or two rooms or three rooms. And these people, it is not just one couple living, but their children. And sometimes when their children get married, if they have 2-3 kids, their families also are living in that one room or two rooms or three rooms. So there is a lot of mental health issues which are coming up because people have migrated from villages into urban areas and they're living in such small rooms. And yoga meditation has been a part of our country for the last 4,000 years or more. And today, it's very unfortunate that our government has never supported post-independence Ayurveda or yoga. Even today, it is not compulsory in any of our schools to teach yoga. I can tell you that 90% of the schools have no playground in our country. And yoga is enough. It doesn't need playground. And yoga is enough to teach. And it is enough to take care of the mental stability and the physical stability of the child. Even today, post-independence, because of the colonial mindset, no school, even if it is owned by Hindus, is willing to teach. I wouldn't say no school, but 95% of the schools, even run by Hindus, will not encourage the teaching of yoga, mudras, meditation in school, because they will be considered Hindu, because they will be considered an RSS or a BJP. And this is my personal experience. I have spoken to schools. Why are you not doing that? I have spoken to schools which are owned by Hindu owners. They said, we don't want to be attached to a BJP or a RSS. There is no connection with yoga, mudras, meditation with RSS or BJP. Yet, a rich heritage is being wiped out, or rather it is declining in our country. And that is the reality. And no, the government, even after having 10 years of BJP, has not made it compulsory in the schools. And I don't think they can do it also. That's about what I have to say.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Shmel, you have anything further to ask? You're on mute.
Yeah,
Shmel?
yeah, thank you very much. I really like it, this answer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Art of living, Andy, my question to you is, how much have we penetrated in Andhra and Telangana?
Oh, yeah, go on, Krishna.
Yeah, it's there. Actually, it's there in Andhra and Telangana. Like in every pin code area, there will be one art of living tutor will be there, or person will be there who is available for the people to teach, and also to mainly experience the breathing techniques and meditations and all. There will be a person for the state coordinator, and also regional coordinator, district level coordinator. Like this, we have a tier system where we monitor the things to happen and to reach this the end level. Even we run programs for blind children, deaf and dumb children, so
And
they
then-
can improve their sensory perception, though they are not having two senses or one senses. There is also research happening right now. Like
And,
that, we also
like in Hyderabad and in main cities, we have lots of art of living teachers, like thousands of them. There are programs happening every weekends, like hundreds of programs happening every weekend all over. And we have many of them happening physically. For people who can't come, there are online classes also available. Into the remote areas also, there are so many teachers working who are full-time working only for yoga meditation in the rural areas as well. And we have multiple programs, like for children and teens, there are so many programs. For adults, we have other programs. We have meditation programs, yoga programs, breathing techniques, Sudarshan Kriya. And then, as Krishna was also saying, for deaf and dumb and blind people, we have intuition program, which helps them, even though they are blindfold, everything, they can do coloring activity and everything, which they with increasing of their sensory perception. So there's a big team working, thousands and thousands of people. Art of Living is there in now 182 plus countries. Even in Antarctica, we had a course recently. So it's a big network. Yeah.
And there is also a wing called Rural Development Wing, where we do youth leader training program, and also women empowerment program. We also give so much of importance for women empowerment and rural development, where people are saved for being not getting education through generations. Free
And
schooling, free schooling and free and also uniform and books like that. There is a drive called there's a movement in the art of living. It's called Light a Project, where only solar lights were given distributed throughout the all villages. And also there is a preschool. Till now in India, there are 1 lakh children are getting till date free education across India. Like that.
Amazing. In Andhra and Telangana, does every district have any kind of
We have
art of living
definitely there will be one state coordinator who will guide you, regional level coordinators, district level coordinators who are there, and what kind of work can be done as per their requirement. Yeah,
Are they physically based in the districts? Are they physically based in the districts? Are they physically based in the districts?
Yeah, in the districts they are placed, like in Khammam and also Miryalguda, like the Warangal.
Districts or
It's an upper district, but they go to the rural area and they will
the
go.
districts.
They stay in the upper districts, but they
No,
will
I'm
go.
saying, suppose they're 25. Okay. And but all the villages are not covered. We don't have one instructor in all the villages.
No, it's not like only district level will be there, and they will travel to nearby villages and they will do that.
Is there any reason why Tirupati is unable to do this kind of work with its huge funding?
It's
so
there.
much
It's
work
there. In
happening in Tirupati as well.
No. In Tirupati, I studied in Tirupati, and I started my Art of Living journey in Tirupati. There are teachers, tutors are there. Mr. Suresh and also Srinivasulu, like that, 3 people are there who work in Tirupati itself. Again Chittoor and Madanapalli also, there are 2 more people are there who take
I'm
care of that
asking
nearby.
today, every street has a church and a pastor. You're saying that 3 people in Tirupati and 3 people for 3-4 districts. I'm saying, can you say that is Tirupati in a capacity to send people like you to every village? Forget about every street and colony. I'm asking at least every village. Are they doing it?
Not in the Tirupati, but in that coastal area, in the agency area, where the Rajahmundry to Visakhapatnam belt, where there is no proper governance also is there. There are so much of conversations are happening. I knew a person called Sudhakar Garu, who stays previously in America, but now he's now in Andhra only, who take care of.
I have met him.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
met him. What I'm trying to say is we have one person for entire coastal.
I know. So
And we have
like
churches.
it's growing. It's still growing. We understand that there is a lot of demand
Has a
and
vision.
supply. There is a imbalance for sure. But there are a lot of teachers coming up, young people coming up. The people from very young as 20 to 23 years becoming art of living teachers and working for yoga, meditation. It's growing for sure.
But the gap is huge. Gap is huge.
Yeah.
But by the time I was associated from 2011. At that time, the teachers were very handful only, hardly 10,000. But now till date, the teachers are. Gurudev is asking more people to become teachers to reach this knowledge to the rural area people also. Now the teachers are 22,000, I think, till date. Still, it is growing a lot. Gurudev has a vision to make 10,000 teachers more within 2 years of time, like that.
We should really appreciate the kind of work you're doing, though I don't think it is sufficient to cover the actual requirement on the ground level.
Yeah.
I think there's one question. The Art of Living conducted a course for scientists in Antarctica. Any idea what was the location? In Antarctica?
Yeah, there was Art of Living, the scientists who were working over there, one of them is Art of Living teachers who has taken a course over there for the other scientists who were there. Yeah.
Exactly location we don't know, but we can let you know definitely.
Yeah, I'll try to get like any more details. I'll try to get there. There's someone else who wants to ask a question. Guest. It's the name of.
They
Please
need
raise
to
their hand.
name them, put their proper name and come on video to ask a question.
Yeah. Please unmute yourselves and please ask the question.
Hello.
Can you please come on
Yeah,
video?
yeah.
Hey,
Please.
hi, I'm on this side. So I have a couple of questions. Okay.
Sure.
First question is with respect to how should we deal with the mind when it is getting hijacked by some other thoughts and we can't get out of it? and there are multiple scenarios where I can see the people facing the same challenge. Second is there any specific time duration on which we should be going ahead with such practices? If so, what and how?
Yeah. So your
As
first
I
question,
understand
huh?
that, as I understand that people sitting around me are coming from the dynamics of the landscape. Is it common for all, or differ from place to place, time to time, uh, looking for getting a solution for all this? Yeah, that's all from my end.
Yeah. So how to handle the mind and how to handle various thoughts coming up in the mind. So breathing is a solution to it, and Sudarshan Kriya works amazingly. There have been times when I personally, when there were exams, I wouldn't sleep whole night thinking, and not doing anything. And that loop will continue. That's a vicious cycle. When you're just stuck there, it'll keep continuing in that domain only. When you come back to your breath and when you do breathing techniques, the mind calms down a lot. And Sudarshan Kriya is a beautiful answer to it, and meditations as well. So, where do you stay, Aman? Like, where do you stay? Which part of you are in from India? Which place? Can you unmute yourselves and say? Yeah. So,
Yeah, so currently I'm staying in India,
yeah.
okay, from Maharashtra. But
Oh,
my
Maharashtra.
question is not, yeah, my question is not how to deal with mind. My
Mhm.
question is how to deal with the mind when it is getting hijacked, okay,
When
by
it
the
is?
anxious thought, when it is getting
Yeah,
hijacked. Yeah, there are multiple scenarios where our mind get hijacked and we can't think
Yes.
apart from that. At that moment, I don't think we think about breathing, although it is an unconscious activity which is continuous and it is in the process
Yeah.
it get over the flow. But how to
Yes.
deal with that scenario, because
Yes.
I
Yes.
have one my near and dear one, when he is getting some anxious thought, he get hijacked and he won't unable to listen or do anything.
Yes.
I
Yes.
want to help
So,
him with this activity.
yes. So if you're from Maharashtra, or the person whoever you're talking about is in Maharashtra, we can help you contact a happiness program teacher nearby. When you do these practices regularly, like when you're doing Sudarshan Kriya regularly, your ability to handle your anxiety levels and ability to handle such situations gets much better. And when the situations come up, you would react in a different way. You handle your emotions in a different way. You need to do these practices regularly, like every day. If you do these breathing techniques, they kind of calm your mind, and when the situations happen, you are able to regulate your emotions as well. And then wherever you are, if you can come in contact with us, we can help you contact a local teacher and help you learn these programs. And you can see the change by yourselves when you keep doing these practices, how it just changes your whole perspective about how things happen around you. Yeah. So Krishna, you have something to add.
yeah, I will add something. So whatever may be the situation is, the disturbances in the mind keeps on happening. However knowledgeable we are, however practices we do, the emotions keep happening in the mind. It's all about the depression, anger, helplessness. They keep happening in the mind, and it's a routine, and it's okay to happen. But how to uh, handle in that point is just like preparing ourselves prior to it. What the main definition of yoga is: yoga chitta vritti nirodha. That means if you just start practicing yoga, by the time it makes the mind to such a state where the healing is already happened before the problem comes. That
Aman,
means,
can I? Yeah, sure.
yeah,
So, Aman, I had done a Vipassana program, and Mr. Goenka had said that our thoughts are like a river. The water comes and the water goes. And the same water does not come at the same place again. And all we can do is observe it, be present to it, let the emotions come, be present to it, don't suppress them, just observe it. And slowly that thought, that emotion will pass, just like the water in the river passes. And as you keep meditation and as you keep being present to your thoughts rather than suppressing it or ignoring it or pushing them under the carpet, slowly the intensity of the emotion goes, the karma of that emotion slowly subsides, and the thoughts will become lesser. Aman,
Yes.
does that answer your question?
And
Can you please
it's also
unmute
easy
yourself?
said than done. Things will happen, situations will come up, our emotions will keep coming up, but your intensity of reacting to that in a particular way will change when you do meditation, when you do yoga, when you do these practices. You will see a change the way you are able to handle your thoughts or emotions. And as Srivaniji rightly said, we should never suppress them. They will keep happening, and you will observe them as a witness rather than being entangled in all of them, just being a witness to all of that, and that will pass away. That will come with the practices for sure. And your second question, when can we do these practices? So, empty stomach is the right time to do the practices, either in the morning or in the evening. So, if you've had a heavy meal, at least 2 hours gap you'll have to maintain. Or little chai or fruits or any light snack, 1 hour gap you can maintain. So, see a nice calm area in a room. Have an asana below you, a small mat or something, and just start with small stretches, small exercises. And then just sit and do Bhastrika and do meditation. That will help a lot.
Another thing is first thing in the morning, last thing in the morning, if night, if you can do a half an hour or an hour meditation or a 15 minutes meditation. And also in the day, suppose you're waiting somewhere, even while you're standing, while you're sitting somewhere, it just be present to your mind, your body, just get aware. That itself can make a difference. Yeah. When should we practice Bhastrika Kriya? Are there any conditions too before doing?
I think Manasaji just answered that. 2 hours of
Okay.
gap, time, full tummy, or 1 hour of gap with a light meal is good enough.
And even if you're sick, you're feeling little low, you have headache, you're feeling ill or anything, you can do the practice. No need to skip it. That's the time you need it more. Just do it every day. And then learn Sudarshan Kriya as well. When you learn Sudarshan Kriya, you can add it to your practice and it will help immensely.
Okay, thank you. I think I've covered all the questions. I hope I haven't missed any. With this, we'll close the session. Thank you so much. It's just having you all here, it lightens up the day. So pleasant and so full of energy, so full of life, both of you are.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. Thank you so
Thank you,
much for this
Radhika. It was a wonderful
opportunity.
session. Yeah, thank you. And thank you to all the guests.
Please join in the breakout room. Huh? Ma'am, can you join in the breakout room? Do you
It's
see?
getting late for the clinic so can I leave is it possible? So Krishna
Yeah.
will just take over, yeah? Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Thank you.